It's squeezy. The thing about life is the more you grow up, the more you realize that it's shit. You realize that you're always being lied to, and these lies are called myths. Myths are those things that are told as though they happened, but they never happened and they'll never happen. For example, the myth of demigods that tells us that gods used to come to our planet and shag our women, because even gods know that pussy is life. Then the women would have a son or daughter who would be called a demigod, half god, half human. Basically, myths were a way our ancestors used to chat shit because they didn't know shit about our planet. An example of a myth would be like my ex putting her life together and stop being a slag. So myths are anything that will never happen or never happened. So as we live this life, this shitty life, we get told a lot of myths, and I'm gonna share 20 of those myths that we get told. So here are the 9 myths we get told in life. The first myth of life is that the more you grow up, the more free you become. This is the most bullshit myth in life. I don't know about you, but for me it feels like the more I grow up, the less free I feel. Sometimes I feel like a slave to life, like I have to do whatever life tells me to do or gives me to do. Like I actually have to pay bills. Like how is that being free? My idea of being free was someone else paying my bills and me sitting back yelling instructions. But I guess the being free that they meant was me being able to go to the corner shop and buying alcohol. I just thought that being free was for me to do whatever I wanted. I thought I could go to some guy's girl and tell her that I liked her and then she would just jump in bed. Like I could see that in my head. I didn't think that you have to give her something or you have to impress her. Like I was never told that when I was young with my small penis. I thought being free meant that I can just lie in bed and get paid. Then I realized that I have to get a job and work till I die. Isn't that just slavery, man? The second myth I was told about life when I was young is that you can get whatever you want in life. Like right now I want a yacht and a girl with 3 big tits in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm not in a yacht and I don't see any girl with 3 tits, so I guess that doesn't work. You don't really get what you want. It's almost like the opposite. You don't get what you want in life, you get what you don't want. So if you want a girl with 3 big tits, you just end up having one with no tits at all. Like if you want a mansion with a private plane, you just end up getting a shitty 1-bedroom house in shitty Salford. You don't get what you want in life, you get the exact opposite of what you want. Like I want to be happy every day and be friends with everyone, but instead everyone just annoys me, and most people don't even brush their teeth, so they've got this bad breath with them and you just want to avoid everyone, so you can't even be happy with everyone. The third myth about life is that if you like someone, you just have to tell them they might like you too. You know, we've all tried that. You've messaged every girl you like and you even sent dick pics, and guess what? All those girls didn't like you and all you got was a fuck off pervert. So you thought maybe you should message more girls and see what happens, but guess what? You just ended up getting blocked. So it turns out that if you actually tell people that you like them, you're a pedo. The fourth myth of life is that if you work hard, you get what you want. I've been working hard and I don't have shit. It's like the harder you work, the shittier your life gets. Like in work, there's always that person that always works so hard, but they always seem to be the one that get even more problems. Even in school, the person that worked so hard always seemed to fail more every day. They should have told us that the more you work, the more stressful your life gets. The fifth myth about life is that good things come to those who wait. I don't know about you, but I've been waiting for my ex to die and she hasn't. I've always been waiting for this perfect girl and she hasn't come. I've been waiting for that 1 million to jump into my account, but all I have is zeros. Like I don't know how long we have to wait for those good things. Maybe we have to wait for these good things till the next life. The sixth myth we get told in life is that a good name is better than riches. If this is true, then why do drug dealers who have a bad name tend to have better cars and nice girls in them? But my good name has never brought me crap in life. If good names were better than riches, then why do good kids in school get bullied? If good names were better than riches, then why do good girls get no attention but the dirty slugs with bad names do? It's like the bad name is better than riches, because when you have a bad name, everyone likes you. People always look up to people with bad names. In high school, everyone likes the guy who bullies everyone. So I know that having a bad name now is better than riches, not a good name. No one cares about a good name. The seventh myth about life is that treat people the way you want to be treated. But when you always treat people with respect, all you get back is not respect. You can always be loyal to your man or your girl, but that doesn't stop her from cheating on you in a gangbang. When you treat people the way you want to be treated, you just get shit. But when you treat people like shit, they treat you like a king. That's reality. It's like people get scared of you when you treat them like shit, and then they'll end up treating you like a god. For example, in most relationships, if a girl treats a guy like shit, the guy will love the girl even more. I know it's weird, but it's true. Those type of relationships last longer as well. Whereas if you both treat each other the way you want to be treated, it never works. Because one of you will just end up treating the other one like shit. Because treating people like shit is in human nature. We can't run away from it. The eighth myth about life is that better late than never. Better late than never is actually a good quote, because it motivates you to do something even when you're late. Like getting dressed for work even though you know you're really late. But when you get to work late and get sacked, you can't tell your boss that better late than never, and then they'll give you your job back. They'll probably punch you for saying that and they'll sack you again. So better late than never doesn't really work. The ninth myth about life is that keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Like, who even came up with this shit? Like, why would you keep your ex closer? Why would you keep your shady fake friends closer? That is a stupid quote, man. Like, what type of enemies did this guy that made this quote have? Maybe he had like fit enemies, because like if I had a fit girl enemy, I would still keep them closer. Because getting rid of a fit enemy would be like me cock blocking myself. So I have to keep that fit enemy closer. But if my enemies are not rich or fit, but just annoying as fuck, and they have bad breath too, why would I want to keep them closer to smell their bad breath? I don't know about you, but I can't keep my enemies closer. I might get tempted and stab them,